Okay, so I am recording.
Okay.
The last segment, tape 1, I was telling you about how the goddess gave us the genetics to deal with the sunlight so it doesn't have complications with our skin. We're looking at the goddess segment there, which is responsible for the demonstration of life force coming from the sun that we call Ra. She has the ability to spit fire rays and cause fire complications if deemed necessary by the universe. Segmet is her name. That's the reason why melanated people are melanated, so we can receive instructions from her without it having us go through complications of skin cancer and all the stuff that the Europeans have to go through. So having melanin in your skin is a blessing, not a curse. Yeah, either at the bottom.
It's recording.
You see it, right?
Yeah, you're recording.
Good. Okay. So we was having the discussion about whether or not plants have life. Do you see those glasses anywhere laying around anywhere? I need them. They help me. They help my eyes. I put them up. I always do that. Plants have life on the same quality of existence as anyone. Human beings, animals, fish. See, fish lives in the ocean, but that doesn't mean that it does not have a life.
There you go.
Thank you. I said no.
All right.
Thanks.
What is the definition of life based on, since the Bible says that, or at least Gary is trying to say that the Bible says that life isn't alive because it doesn't have blood and it lacks the ability to repair. What is the spiritual definition for life?
What did you say? Life, if anything, that doesn't have blood and the
Yeah,
ability
he said
to repair?
the Bible states that life is in the blood and it's the ability to repair. And the ability to repair is inherent in the blood. So because plants are lacking in blood and because plants are lacking in blood, they're lacking in the ability to repair, and because they're lacking in the ability to repair, they're not alive. That is, at least that's the stance that he's making. He says that it's a non-contradictory stance, so that's his fundamental.
You mean he said that it can't be
right? He's saying
refuted.
that the Bible is saying that, right? So,
well, see, first of all,
so what is the spiritual definition for life?
The spiritual definition for life? If it wasn't for complications of the teachings that we have on earth about what is spiritual,
right,
that would be real easy to answer.
Exactly.
You know
Thank
what
you.
I'm saying?
Because that's my
The problem is a lot of people don't know what spiritual is.
Right.
See,
So
spiritual is what is the overall energy source of all existences. See, let me break it like this. That kitchen has got a microwave in it, it's got a stove, it's got a dishwasher, it's got a refrigerator, a toaster, all the common kitchen appliances. They all have one thing that's unique in common with each other. That is the electricity source that's required for each one of them to work. They will all be obsolete if the utility man come out here and shut the power off.
right,
They'll all be sitting there and couldn't work unless you hook a battery up to it, which is just an auxiliary power source.
right,
So, spiritual in this universe could be defined as electricity to an electrical device that requires electricity to operate. Listen, I'm just breaking it down like that for simplicity.
Yeah, I got you.
For simplicity.
All right.
Okay, now watch this. The refrigerator is designed to remove heat, right? Okay, remove heat from a place of objectable to a place of non-objective. That's what the process of refrigeration is. You move heat from one area to another area where you don't mind it being there, right? The toaster is designed for one purpose, to toast bread.
Right. Yeah.
The dishwasher is designed to wash the dishes. The microwave oven is designed to heat up food, and the conventional oven is designed to do the same thing. But they all, even though they have a different function, they all operate off of the same energy source.
Right.
Now, if there is, for some reason, an interruption to the kitchen, all the appliances in the kitchen might stop working. But the lights in the bedroom will still be receiving their energy source, so they'll continue to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I walk through the forest and I look at a plant as being something other than a kitchen appliance. Now imagine I'm the microwave in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at the stove as if it doesn't have a light.
Right.
What an idiot I would be, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has the same function and existence as I do because it's merely an appliance to accommodate the use of the kitchen. It's a kitchen like amenity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that right?
The kitchen is like the ecosystem.
The kitchen is the universe.
Right.
The ecosystem.
Yep.
Same thing.
Right.
Set up and operated according to the creator of the kitchen.
Right.
He designed what appliances he wanted to be in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's deal with discriminative as far as racism goes. Imagine the toaster. You got two toasters in there. Look at them, troublemakers. I hate microwaves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we ought to enslave the microwaves. Check it out.
Yep.
We need to make the motherfuckers work for us. After all, they ain't the same as we are. Yes, they are. We're all kitchen appliances.
Yep.
You understand?
Uh-huh.
Spirituality of the earth is when you are vibrating enough spiritually to know that everything on this planet is you.
Right.
I can't look at anything on the planet without knowing that
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you're vibrating on true spirituality. But now you got people who come out here and give you books to read, and that's where people get disturbed and messed up at. Because when there's enough people that's vibrating on information that come out of a book, they will force that on you.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you stand up and challenge it and say, well, I got a problem with believing that men have babies. I don't see nothing but women having babies. They have the nerve to tell you, you're the one that's an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
You can say, I believe that plants live because they need air, they need water, they need nourishment, like a food source. Nourishment, right? Ain't that what I said?
Yeah,
they need the food source, nourishment, you know, the minerals and stuff. And they also need heat.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that's synonymous with life or everything else on the planet, they need also.
Yeah.
To suggest that a plant does not live because you don't see it as being something that's of importance to you.
You, right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really just an admittance that you're vibrating on something that is not spiritual. That's what it is. Maybe you're vibrating on something a little more spiritual, a little more accommodating to you than spiritual. Now, I think when I think about what is the replacement of spirituality on this planet, I find materialism.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. Right away. People are confused about what's more important. They believe that the material wealth of this earth is something that should be sought after. You should have diligence at trying to acquire these man-made vices. That's all they are. Once you get attached to these things, you are messed up. You don't know which way to go because you're so busy now trying to hold on to these possessions.
Yeah.
Or get more. It is so, it's like a drug.
Yep.
And they're constantly coming out with new stuff. Now, the worst thing they got going on right now is the video games. People don't know that. But those things are addictive as hell. So is laptops.
Mm-hmm.
So is everything that's coming out, these new electronics. They all vibrate on sound and light, which is the two major attractions to everything on the planet. You turn on the light, bugs come out of nowhere going at the light.
Yeah, that's right.
Turn on the music, you hear a dog way down the street start barking, like a fire truck come through in the middle of the night. The dogs hear that, they respond to it.
Yeah.
Everything on this earth responds to light and sound. That's the way it's set up. That's how the universe designed us. As far as our genetics go, our pineal gland vibrates on that. The Egyptians gave every spinal cord in the human body, it became a musical note. They set up the rib cage like it was a scale. It was an octave. Mm-hmm. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They looked at the rib cage as do, 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 do,
Right.
from the bottom to the top.
Mm-hmm.
So my point being is that when you get away from the spiritual side of what really should be giving you your instructions on what is to be a part of cognitive acceptance.
Right.
See, I am am a 52-year-old man. Wouldn't I be an idiot to tell my child a Santa Claus story?
Yes. And I'm glad you never did.
Because I'd be the idiot. And then when you come to me showing me a lie, I'd be really wrong to try to get mad at you for lying because I'm the one that told you it's okay to do that.
It's called hypocrisy.
It's called, that's absolutely right. Mm-hmm. And that's, if we don't live in a hypocritical world right now, okay, I mean, anytime you can sit around and say, it's illegal to sell people.
Yeah.
After your ass
did for thousands of years.
Millions of people.
Still doing it.
Still doing it. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Shouldn't steal. They push a pin, create instant poverty for a whole sector.
Nation, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A whole sector of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Cause wars.
Yep.
Fly to other areas, drop bombs on people, famine, poverty, destruction of wildlife, the eradication of all the rainforests. You know, bulldozers just bullshit, push stuff. The guy who don't think a planet is important, and spiritualism and materialism. Think about this. You go outside, go look at the parking lot. And then think back. Let your genetic information inside of you take you back to what that would have been before the parking lot was there. You're going to see birds. You probably see a wetland marsh. You can see a little this extinct, I don't know, what is instinct, right? Something that goes extinct. Yeah. Or extinct, right? Yeah. Okay. You can see that in there. They're not around anymore. Right. Like the little Tasmanian devils and all those things. They all got eradicated. Right. Yeah. The Australian animals, introducing animals to new locations on Earth where they go eradicate the natural
invasive species.
Yeah. And all this is stuff that is done under the hand of the, I'm not even going to say it no more because I don't want to seem like I'm picking on people. But my thing is, most of the and this and that has happened to the earth has happened to the earth because someone found it necessary to make everyone stupid. Yeah. And they did. They made everyone dumb. They made everybody vibrations be so low that the earth is crying, saying, I need somebody to wake these people up because they're foolish. They're destroying the wildlife. They're destroying the trees. They've destroyed the water. They're destroying the air. They have such disrespect for me. This is what the earth is saying. This is the report the earth is sending to the universe. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They're murdering my children. She's saying, you should see what they do. The sun is with her too. The sun watching too. Bearing witness. Saying, they doing it. I see it. The sun saying, I see it too. The rain coming down, raining to clean all of it up and saying, yeah, I know because when I come through and wash stuff up, I see the remnants of it. Yeah. They're all bearing testimony of what's been going on. They're talking about the homosexuality, the abuse of women. They're talking about the eradication of the spirituality. The main purpose is to create an existence that's man-induced. A man-induced system that will be conduced by man. Which means that it won't be long now that you won't even have a say-so as to where your food comes from. This is what I mean. You can go buy it at Safeway now. When the time comes that you don't stand compliance with what this new world order is going to require that you do, they'll turn your card off. And see, ain't going to be no grocery stores that you just walk in no more like it is now. Yeah. You won't even be able to get in the damn door if your car won't make the door open for you. Yeah. You're going to have guards standing there with guns on like it's the damn bank. That's the control they're going to do to take over the food. Yeah. That's the reason they eradicated all the source of food, all the natural food trees and everything in every city. They cut them down. Now, look at all the grass that you can see everywhere. Everywhere, right? Yeah. You can see people watering their grass. I ride down the street scrapping, hey, Miss Lake.